Hey guys, welcome back. In the last video, we did the client-side setup for Vuex and server requests, and now we're going to do the server-side of that same set of requests. So we're going to first set up the routes and Gorilla Mux, and then we're going to use curl to test it. And once we have the data properly set, we're then going to use the client side to request the actual data. So if you remember in the past videos, we had created this migration file where it would auto-generate all your database structure based on how your database was set up using this config file we had created here, right? Of course, and using my production password here, very very secure. All right, so first thing we need to do is we need to find a way to get this into the model on the version 1 of our controller, and then format it properly so that ORM, or that was XORM can utilize it. You'll see there's no table name or anything associated with this. There's no way to tie this struct using XORM to a table in the database. Kind of reversing what we did here. So the only way to really do that is to do it via a wrapper of some sort. So let's go ahead and do that now. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create a model, and since we're going to be using version 1 of our API here, we need to create a models folder. So models, like so. And it's going to be users, right? So users, like so. And then we need to create a users.go, users.go. Okay? And this guy's job right here is to basically be the wrapper between your database structure and the rest of your application. So we're going to close all that stuff out. We don't need it. Let's see here. Oh, it's been so long since I've done Go. Okay, so package users. Then we're going to import, or not import, wow. Yeah, import, just a second here. Import, we need this file right here. So that is, we can't use relative paths, so we need to say, it's learning Go, right? We're just going to steal from here, it's faster. Learning Go, API example, source controllers v1 model, or no, actually we do want package, don't we? Source package db db structs, or oops, well, we just need db like that. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna label that. Let's go ahead and label that. Let's go ahead and label that. We'll leave it as DB. So first thing we need to do is type of users, which is type users is slice. And we need type user, which is of type users, like so. Right, type users is, yep, type users. Okay, and then we need to have a function, pointer user table name, table name, returns a string. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if that's even right. Let's see, I believe that is correct. I have it here. Yep. Okay. Cool. You know what? We can just do. Well, return users. Okay. So now we have a wrapper around. What is it complaining about? Type in that. Isn't it? Did I not do that right? I don't think I did that right. Oh, slice. Gosh, dang, man. It's been a long time. Okay, type user. Oh, that should be right. Function return Oh, it's just complaining about the no comment. I don't care about that. That's fine. Go away. Okay. So then, now we need to have on the route itself. We need to have a routes folder here. V1 routes, like so. The route we're going to use is users here, and then new file users.go. Okay, package users, and then on our README here, we are going to just we're going to steal this one here for the most part. That's just faster. And then users, we're not using the errors. Okay, we actually don't need this for now. We do need the pagination. We don't need that. Like so, this is going to be users. And then users. And then we're actually going to able to parse users. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. So that should be everything. And this actually needs to be changed over to this is actually going to be the index file. The users.go is going to have the connection to the DB. So users.go here, like so. And this is going to... Oh man, I can't remember how I did that. Let's see. Hold on a second. Okay, now I remember. So we need to initialize the route so the DB is available, and then in our index file here we can actually call the DB and call users.findby, which we'll create this function here in a minute. Okay, so sorry I got confused there for a minute. It's been, like I said before, it's been months since I've done Go code. So okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to import this users route here. Okay, so users handler. I don't really want to copy and paste all that stuff. V1 routes users, like so, and then we need to init that dot init db, and then we can safely say routes.route users index get users handler dot index. Save that. It should format it properly. We can test it by in non-local package users index go v1 routes users index.go models back one models. Oh, that's right. That's what I get for copying and pasting. Learning GoLang API.example.com source controllers v1. There we go, and that should compile properly. Okay, users routes index.go customer. Oh, that's right. We don't need that anymore because that is for something else. And then users find by. Yes, so we actually need to create this find by function in the users model. So let's do new file find by .go package users function find by and then it is db limit. Did I do that right? Yeah. db and limit and offset. Okay, and those are all integers. Okay, so this is limit int, and that is xarm.engine. So we need to import that. Import. Oh, it's gonna be faster just to copy it from somewhere. There we go, right there. Find by. There we go, and that should just do it. Use as a value, usersindex.go. Oh, because I'm not returning. That's right. I'm not returning. I need to return the users and the error. So I need to import models here. Users needs to import from return users, and then error, like so, and then return, and that should solve it. Okay, import cycle not allowed. Okay, didn't I do the, oh, that's right. Oh, geez, what am I doing? There we go. Users, that should do it. Import yourself. All right, there we go. So in this route here, we're going to just, there's no, I'm going to just let it through. So you know how we have this not authorized? I'm going to actually just take that out for now, just to show that the users actually works. And it should just let me curl right in. Curl localhost 3000 v1 users null. Okay. So let's see our main router, system router routes. We have our middleware there. Why is it returning nothing? Oh, hold on a second. Okay. So I forgot to have the query in the find by. So it was returning an empty slice. So of course, you know, it's not going to be there. So this should actually solve it, hopefully. Let's do this here. Curl. And yay, look at that. We got an array. Well, it's a string, but an array of data. Nice. Awesome. Okay. So now we have our API up and running. Everything should be good to go. We can go focus on client side and finally get an actual working API with Vue and Go. Okay, so on the user side, let's see here, where was that before? We were in the users index here. This is our display page right here. Then we had our store here where we request our data. So we can console log request there like so. Now we need to go into our actual server. So this should actually just, oh, that's right, it needs to be v1 because we're on version 1, right? And we can actually, we'll do this, version v1, or version 1, there we go. And then we can do update dot version. Okay, and then we can go into our application right here, and we should hopefully be able to get some data here. Go to the users. Okay, request of undefined. Okay, so let's see. We need to go to our server. We have our request object here. New server. Okay. Well, let's go into our module here and let's console log our root state and see console log root state.server. We'll see what happens there. Undefined. Oh, interesting. Okay. So what about our root state itself? Oh, that's right. There we go. That should do it. I forgot that the root state is the state of the store object, not the view model itself. So there we go. And look at that. Hey guys, look at we got our data. Oh, we need to strip the password out. That's not cool. But still, isn't that cool? I mean, we just built an app where we made a request. We have auth, we have data, we have navigation with view router, Vuex. We have a request from the server, and I mean, once you had all the setup, it was pretty easy to build. I mean, look, you just wrote a request function. This can be used anywhere in the application. We pass in the method and the data object and the URL, and we have every piece we need to build a full API. I think that's pretty dang cool. Of course, you also need. I mean, this can't be hard coded. You know, there's a few things in this thing that need to be fixed later on, but I mean, the basis for it's all there, right? So let's finish this up. We'll say if actually, you know what we need to do? We need to do one more thing. We need to say it's not commit. It's oh darn it. Mutations, set items, state items, state.items equal to items or empty array. And that. Okay. Then we can say commit set items to results or an empty array. There we go. Now this should just work. No, that did not work. Okay, why did that not work? Set items result. Let's see, console log result, and then console log state. Okay, items 0. What is going on? Don't think you have to do that, but maybe you do. Yeah. It assumes. Yeah. So, mutations, commit, increment, state. Let's see. Console log, state, items. Oh, it's been so long since we've done this. I might just have to oh man, it's just not letting me. 0. It's passing in 0. Oh! There we go. Okay, sorry guys. That was doing was a bit comparison or whatever, bitwise comparison. Okay. All right. So there we go. We have a full working API. We can go to the dashboard, go to the users, request data. You can watch the requests come in. So we'll go here and go to users, dashboard, users, requests come in. It grabs the new data. Now we need to go back into our actual server up here, replace the, or turn back in the token itself, like so. Turn this off, run this, test our authentication, not authorized, like so. But this guy here should be able to do it just fine. And he did not. Why is that? 401. 401. Are we not setting the XApp token? We might not be. Let's well, before we celebrate, we obviously I didn't print ln. Come on, man. Oh. Nothing. Oh, I didn't set the header. That's why. Okay. So, oh, excuse me. I didn't add the header to the packet here. Let's see. Just a second. Let me think how to do this. There we go. That is what I need to do. So we're gonna have to find a way to attach the cookie. I don't really want to import, but I don't think I have a choice. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna have to just import. It's fine. So go to destroy. We'll grab this JS cookie from here. We'll import like so. We'll say main.js here. Let's grab the cookie, get cookie, like so. On the routing request, or here on the server, we say cookie equals get cookie, and then that should solve it. Oh, I didn't need to do that, but I did. Okay. We'll test authentication. It still fails when you're not attaching a cookie, but here it should just work. Go, and it does. Good. So everything works. We tested our authentication. When you go back to our server itself, we need to get rid of this log here. We don't need that. We'll save this, and we are done. We're done, people. All right. Well, I know it was a long, drawn-out, rough video, but I appreciate you guys watching. I hope maybe you learned something, or if not, I do still appreciate you watching. And if you have any other questions or you're interested in learning more, please post below. And I think that about wraps it up for Go and VueJS, and you should be able to build out everything else you need. This has everything from authentication to sessions. Now you refresh the session. Oh, I killed the server. You refresh, the session's still there. You don't have to log out, right? Oh, darn it. You'll see here, build. Session's still there. See, even after the server closed down, the session's still there. Refresh. The sessions, we have authentication. We have VueJS Axios to Go and back again. We're grabbing data out of the DB using an ORM. We use Vuex to set data and all that good stuff, and we're good to go. All right, see you next time.